Good morning. Welcome to the Rebel Age Theater. Well, another class that I took in spring of '75 was Western Civilization 2. It's actually from the 17th century, late 17th century to now. World War II was involved, World War I we studied, among many other things. Photos, and then we'll get to what it actually is. I took several history classes because I was also a minor in education. I felt it was very, very important to study, take some history. Very interesting. Western Civilization 2. I don't even remember my teacher's name, but I do remember she was a very nice lady. Okay, now Civilization 2 is. I also had a minor in education, so obviously, folks, I had to learn a little bit about history, which is very important to learn about history. So now, let's go back and find out what Western Civilization actually is. Okay, let me see. We're going to go all the way back into the whole long thing, but I'm not going to do the whole thing. Obviously, I don't want to put you to sleep, obviously. Here we go. Western Civilization 2 covers the period from the Renaissance, which I'll be doing shortly, sometime in the next couple of weeks, to present day, exploring the development of Western societies, cultures, institutions. Here's an overview. You have to know the key topics. Renaissance in information, the revival of classical learning, emergence of humanism and Protestant. Reformation, Enlightenment, Absolutia, the rise of reason, space, and philosophers alongside the development of the absolute. Revolution in capitalism, transformation of economic societies through interrelation and the growth of capitalism. I remember all that. Nationalism is also is an imperialism in the rise of the national identities, imperial, and an aspect of the global politics and culture. World Wars. That's something I do remember talking about. World War I and World War II. We definitely discussed that. The consequences, impact of World War I and World War II was a lot of shortages on many different food rations. In fact, we're having a shortage right now, folks, on cocoa. I don't know why. Hershey's Cocoa has been around for many generations and can't find it. It's just an example of a shortage and what causes shortages. Well, it was different back in World War I and World War II. The Cold War is a struggle between the East and the West of the globalization. And that's something. Renaissance. Leonardo da Vinci was also involved with the Renaissance. Okay? Let me see what else we can find. The Revolutionary, Adam Smith, Karl Marx. We learned all about them, as well as naturalism. Napoleon is very well known. Queen Victoria is all part of what I learned about civilization too. World Wars, like I mentioned, World War I, World War II. And I was kidding around. If I don't find more cocoa, I might start World War III. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, like I said, it's shortage even nowadays for different reasons. Democracy, the struggle for democratic rights, and the rise of the authorization. Globalization, the increasing of the world and its impact on Western civilization. Culture, intellectual, evolutionary, art, literature. Well, obviously that's why I'm studying theater, to learn about the arts. Literature is very important, actually, Western civilization. It came in handy from my class, I'm learning about theater. It's just a glimpse in the rich of the complex of Western civilization, too. I learned a lot in our class. I really did. We had gotten into small groups sometimes, and we did our own project. I think our project was, I'm trying to remember, it was something to do, oh yes, World War II, like I mentioned, shortages and rations, how people had a ration during World War II. Probably the same thing with World War I. World War II took place, I believe, in the early 40s, I can tell you. Let me see when World War II actually took place, so I don't give you the wrong information. That's how dumb I am. World War II, when it took place. Let's find out. Because I don't want to give you the wrong information and then people start yelling at me. Here we go. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Okay. Let me find it. Oh. Yeah, it was really a bad time then, I tell you that. It actually started at December, 1 second. World War II took place from 1939 to 1945. Isn't that something? I learned a lot about World War II. My father fought in that war. So here we have from Deborah Waite's Theater, World War, Western Civilization 2, from Deborah Waite's Theater. Have a great day.